Hey flower staffers, it's Jessica with Sola Flower University. I am a Sola flower florist, and so today I will be making a tutorial on how to make a wedding table garland, which is super trendy, super beautiful, and because we're going to be using preserved greenery and Sola flowers, it will last forever. You don't want to miss this, so let's get to it. So to start off with, we are going to be using 3 different greeneries today. We are going to be using these 3 different eucalyptus. We've got the round shaped one, we've got these skinny leafed ones, and we've got this longer leafed type. And it'll give us a lot of texture, which is what we're going for. We are also going to be using some Sola flowers that I've already gone ahead and stemmed up. And to keep everything together, we're going to be using this twine rope to hold it all together. To help the greenery to hold on to everything, we're going to be using this, which is just a very thin floral wire as a tie. And then I will also be using some wire cutters for obvious reasons. All right, so the first step that we are going to be taking today is we're going to be taking our greenery and starting to cut it up into smaller sections that will be used to create bundles of greenery. So in order to do this, I'm going to take my wire cutters and just start cutting off lengths about that long. And I'm going to be doing that for each of mine different greeneries. I'm basically cutting it where the branch meets the main part of it to just create a nice little bundle of greenery. And like over here, we've got like these right here that could be really good. And you're going to be using this to create a bundle of greenery that's going to be going on the garland. Alright, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to make a garland just as long as my craft table here. So I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to cut it just a little bit longer than this so I have room to work with. And this is what's going to keep everything all together. I'm interrupting today's broadcast because I wanted to talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is actually a small business named Tucker Up Creations Preserved Greenery. It's run by a small business woman named Alicia, who she actually preserves the greenery herself and packages it out to send it out. Preserved greenery is greenery that has been preserved from real plants to last forever, just as long as your Sola flowers. In honor of today's video, Alicia is actually giving you guys a 10% off discount that you can use to go get your own greenery. The discount code is Jessica22, all caps. And if you'll go check out her website and give her some love, that would be great. Thanks. And now, let's get back to the tutorial. Now that I have the string all cut and the greenery all cut and everything already, we're gonna go ahead and start creating our bundles. So to create our bundles, we're going to be taking a little bit of each of the greenery, and I think I'm going to start with this long eucalyptus as my base and add in the dollar shapes and then top it off with this. And what we're doing is we're creating a little bundle. We're now going to attach to here. I'm going to take some wire, and I'm using floral wire because floral wire is awesome. And I'm just go ahead and twisting it on. Just like that. You're going to take and layer it on top of each other. So lay this one next right here. And each bundle, you can make it as fluffy or as flat as you would like. There's a lot of customization you can do with this to make it exactly how you like. of that in there. Looks just a little bit lacking. Like I said, really customizable, easy to add stuff in if you're feeling like it's not quite right. If you want to adjust it a little. Really easy to adjust. Now that I have all the greenery all done, I'm going to go ahead and work on doing the last one that finishes it off. Move this down just a little bit so you can see this. Now when you're doing the last one, what you're going to do is you're going to actually place it the opposite direction than the flow of everything else. And this creates a finished end, and so that way it doesn't look blunt like this, because you don't want that to look blunt, because that's going to be the end everyone's looking at. So adding in my greenery, and you know, it's okay to kind of make the end a little bit more fluffy because it is the end. And what we're going to do here, take the rope, pull it out, then take our wire and pull it up and under. Now what we're doing is we're attaching the greenery onto the rope. The rope is what keeps everything all together, and it keeps the whole thing flowing and keeps the greenery attached to each other. And I don't know, I might add another one in here to kind of help create more consistency, to keep that gap there from looking too funky. We're looking a little funky there. So what I might do, I might take this and this and just kind of do another one just right here on top to just keep that gap from looking really obvious. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take the extra bit of rope, cut that off so it's not visible. There you have it. I'm going to move all my extra greenery out of the way. Okay, there is our our greenery garland. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and add some flowers in here, because look at how gorgeous that looks. So we're going to take these flowers, and now if you want them to stay really well, you can sit there and kind of wrap them around the rope, or you can just kind of place them in there if you're only going to be, if it's like just the day of. But you're going to take those flowers and just place them in periodically. White, this creamy white with this greenery looks really, really good and is super, super, super pretty. Adding in these flowers, it just adds such an elegant touch. This makes me want to call my mom and be like, check this out, Mom! Does anyone else sit there and call their mom when they make something super cool? Is that just me? Just me? Alright, cool. So with these flowers, I actually stemmed them with a really thin wire because I wanted to be able to wrap them around the rope and adjust them really easily. And oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is! Oh, okay. And like if you wanted to create something that was kind of fun for the center, you could do something like that, like in the center of the garland. Or you could totally do this with candles in the middle, or an arrangement, or picture frames, or whatever. But in this case, I am going to do these 3 sunflowers because they look gorgeous. Alright, that's all I had for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you get to go and make your own gorgeous wedding garland, because this turned out really awesome. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the likes button if you liked this, and subscribing so that way you can see future videos, that would be great. And so until next time, stay creative.